Hey, Matt here. Killer Kyle. Welcome to Fury. Hey, me and Matt here, and this is Killer Kyle, and welcome to another episode of Wheels of Fury.
Yeah.
And we're going to talk about AEW.
We're going to be gearing up for Gear Up.
You got that right. It's full gear.
Foul!
But, anyways, it's going to be interesting. But this week's episode of Dynamite was pretty cool.
Yeah, there was something on Facebook about a real low attendance, I guess, for
Oh,
this week's episode of Dynamite, and it's like, that's interesting.
well, you know, it's funny because people always post fucking pictures of Raw and SmackDown with low attendance record, and it's like, yeah, but it's a big deal when you see an AEW picture and that's in a low attendance. Like, I don't understand that, but I really like the episode.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't understand if the ticket prices are high, but yeah, that's a lot of fucking empty seats.
Yeah, if the ticket prices were high, or there was something else going on in the city that on Wednesday that night, who knows?
Yeah, and I mean, it's gearing up, no pun intended,
Yeah.
to be a good show. I mean, I'm looking forward to it. And that's
Yeah.
like one of the, I think it'll be our first, or no, it'll be like our second AEW pay-per-view review, or prediction show.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, so that should be interesting.
Yeah. I really need to figure out a way to follow AEW because I haven't been able to find it on TV the last
Well,
number of weeks.
because it is on, no, it's not. Shit, I can't remember what. I'll have to look again. I know I get it, so I'm not quite sure. I'll have to look.
I was just gonna say maybe I'll have to check YouTube and see
Yeah.
if I can find the episodes on there. I've seen episodes of AEW Dark
Oh, okay.
on YouTube. They might have Dynamite on there as well.
I actually haven't seen Dark, unfortunately. So, well, there's two things that both of us haven't seen.
Yeah, really.
But this will be a good show.
Well, you're definitely more up to par on Dynamite than I am.
Yeah, you need a PVR. But that's okay. You know, I think
Need a
that...
PVR, need to get the goddamn channels on.
Well, we'll look into it.
Yeah.
So this looks like it's gonna be a good card anyways. I mean,
Yeah.
the go-home show for Dynamite was pretty good. The pre-show, we've got B. Presley versus Britt Baker, DMD.
Yeah. Britt Baker, quite familiar with. Seen her quite a bit. She's actually a really good wrestler.
Right. Oh yeah, I mean, that submission move followed by the claw.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess it'd be the mandible claw. It's pretty devastating.
Yeah.
You know, and I think that B. Presley is also a very good wrestler. I mean, they've been teaming up with Ryu and Sakura. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, in a tag team match. And so, I mean, it's going to be interesting to see how they do in singles competition. I mean, it is the pre-show. I mean, it's still going to be good.
Oh, yeah, for
I'm
sure.
actually surprised they have one match. But it is what it is, so...
Yeah. I'm sure they're probably going to cover a lot on the pre-show and then throw in a match just to kind of break things up a bit, I guess.
So I'm going to go with Britt Baker on this one. I mean, I like B. Presley as well. I just think that it's going to be... Yeah, I think Brett's submission move is a little bit more devastating.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm going to say Britt Baker.
I'm going to go Baker myself on this one as well, just on a whim.
Yeah. So I'm going to go with the tag team match. We have Santana and Ortiz, the former LAX,
Yes.
versus the Young Bucks.
Right.
And I'm looking forward to this match.
Oh, yeah, it's really good. Yeah, Santana and Ortiz now are called Pretty Strong or
Yeah.
something along those lines.
I mean, they're still one of the best tag teams of today. I mean, you look at their stuff in Impact, and it was like very cool to have Conan in their corner
Yeah.
and have them, you know, win the titles and have very good matches with Ohio versus everything.
Yes.
And yeah, just one of the best tag teams of this day and age anyways. So,
Yeah.
and we obviously got the Young Bucks. The Young Bucks have been wrestling for about 10 years,
Yeah, 10 or so.
something like that. You know, watching them on Impact as well when they were Generation Me.
Yes.
But these guys, you know, they had multiple tag team championships
Yes.
from, you know, Impact, Ring of Honor, New Japan,
Yeah.
or wherever the fuck else. And
Yeah, exactly.
these guys definitely have been the strongest tag team as well. And I can't wait to see where this goes. It's either going to be a super kick party or, yeah, I'm not quite sure. It'll be brutal.
Oh, it should be definitely a good match. I really think that Santana and Ortiz should really have a good showing in this match, considering it's like their first match, I think, outside of the tag title tournament.
Yeah.
So there's no doubt that Young Bucks are a very good tag team. Of course, Santana and Ortiz are a really good tag team. So, and you could very easily consider both these tag teams among the best tag teams in the world right now, and put them together in a tag match should be very, very good.
Yeah.
As far as who's going to win, I would like to see Santana and Ortiz go over in this one, just so they will be able to build up some credibility and also push a little more into this inner circle group.
Yeah. Actually, I'm gonna agree with you on this one. I mean, I like the Young Bucks. I think the Young Bucks have been, like I said, one of the strongest tag teams in the independent circle, in New Japan, and Ring of Honor, whatever. So I think that these guys definitely have had a lot of great matches, have won a lot of good matches, but I think that the inner circle would be a lot stronger if
Yes.
Ortiz and Santana won.
Yeah. I mean, you've got kind of like the leader of the group, if you will, Jericho, as the world champion.
Yeah.
So, with the other members, you know, Santana, Ortiz, Sammy Guevara, Jake Hager.
Mhm.
Okay, Jake Hager is like the muscle of the group.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll see him wrestle at some point for AEW. But with Santana and Ortiz and Guevara, they gotta like really do their best to maintain that reputation of like badasses.
Yeah.
As far as the inner circle grouping is concerned.
Yeah. No, I agree with that.
The thing that I find interesting though is Jericho's a really good heel. Santana and Ortiz, I believe, can be very good heels. Sammy, though, we'll see what goes on with him.
Yeah, for sure.
So, next we go to a match with Adam Page and Pac.
This has become one of the best rivalries so far.
Yeah.
You know. Hashtag cowboy shit.
Yeah.
You know. I think, you know, seeing Pac in a different element, yeah, he still looks the same. And he still does the whole running to the turnbuckle psych thing.
Yeah.
The guy definitely made himself better in fucking AEW. I think that Vince McMahon should be crying in his beer because he fucking allowed this guy to go to different territory.
Yeah.
Mind you, he did have the Cruiserweight title.
Right.
Now that, oh, I think he had the tag team. Oh, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
The fact is, you know, Pac has been one of the best wrestlers in AEW, as well as Adam Page.
Right.
Now you have, you know, talk about Ring of Honor, and you talk about Adam Page
Yes.
in the Bullet Club as well as the Young Bucks.
Yeah.
And it seems like this guy definitely knows his shit. You have a match where he came out on a horse.
Yeah.
And, yeah, that was amazing.
Yeah.
So, I mean, and he has one of the best lariats I've ever seen.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
So,
Do you think AEW will take this cowboy thing to make it make it his character?
well, they're leaning towards that.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll be surprised if one day he doesn't show up in stirrups and a cowboy hat.
Yeah, really.
You know, he already had a horse. Now that would be unique to have a horse get him to the ring,
Yeah.
but you have to worry about shit
True.
and whatever.
Yeah, well, you'd have to worry about shit. You'd have to worry about where you're going to keep the horse in the arena.
And you gotta worry about the horse getting spooked.
Yes. Getting spooked easily.
Yeah.
And feeding it.
So that, I mean, regardless, this match is gonna be really good, and I'm really looking forward to it. I think that both guys have really proven themselves as the best wrestlers.
Yes.
But I honestly miss Gollum, and I think that he could beat Paige.
Yeah. I mean, Pac is very good. We all know that. Paige is also very good. He seems to be one of those wrestlers that even though he's very good in the ring, in a way seems to be kind of underrated.
Yeah.
I mean, I was in Ring of Honor for probably close to 10 years, maybe.
Yeah.
And
He's also wrestled in Japan as well.
yeah, wrestled in Japan, and now he's in AEW. And as far as I'm concerned, the fact they haven't put a title on the guy is a disappointment.
Pretty much. I mean, I was just thinking about this now. You know, AEW better put a secondary title in the picture at some point. Because you have the tag titles, you've got the AEW title,
You got the women's title.
and the women's title. You know, every company that I know of always has a secondary title. mid-card title, if you will.
Yeah.
So yeah, I am also surprised that Adam hasn't had that title yet.
Yeah.
And there's only a matter of time before he takes on Chris Jericho.
I think so.
In fact, I thought they were going to do that already.
Yeah.
But,
I think in due time.
yes.
What I was getting at, though, I think as far as credibility goes, you want to give somebody the win, give Paige the win.
Right.
Okay, boost Paige a little bit more, build up this character, if you will, and go with it. I mean, Pac losing isn't going to hurt none. Just give Adam Page more credibility, develop him a little bit more. If you're going the road with like a cowboy character, okay, go with it.
Yeah.
And just do something with it. And then maybe eventually down the road, put a title on the guy.
Oh,
Please.
Yeah, exactly. We got Joey Janela, who's going to take on Sean Spears.
Yeah.
Now, I watched Dynamite this past week, and I can't remember the guy's name. He's got a bald head. But regardless, Sean Spears whipped the piss right out of him.
Yeah.
I haven't seen, like, you know, people toss others around and they toss them to the barricade. No. Sean fucking whipped him in the barricade. You could actually see it fucking move. And I was like, wow. It was very cool. But, I mean, yeah. There's another guy that was a good wrestler in WWF as a jobber, I guess, because I don't remember him otherwise. He then goes on and does the independent scene.
Right.
I saw him in 2012 at the Port Hopeful Fair in a match. And then a few years later, he goes and does Ty Dillinger, which I saw him again last year.
Yes.
And now he's on AEW, but it's not the same guy. You know, it's more, he's probably one of the most dangerous wrestlers on it, All Elite.
Yeah.
In fact, I think my pet peeve now is, you know, I see somebody with a sleeve tattoo. Why the fuck is it the other arm
Done as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, at least with somebody like, you know, Randy Orton, basically both arms are covered with tattoos.
But nonetheless, you know, I think that Sean is one of the more dangerous wrestlers, especially having a Hall of Famer like Tully Blanchard
Oh, yeah.
on his corner.
Yeah.
And then, of course, you got Joey Janela, who I think is definitely one of... Well, I actually haven't seen too many matches. I saw maybe like 2 or 3. But I hear a lot about him, and yeah, he seems like he's a good wrestler as well.
Right.
That's all I could pretty much say.
Yeah.
I thought I saw one recently, but I can't remember who it was against. But anyways, yeah, so this is going to be pretty good. I think that Joey's going to put up more of a fight, though,
Yeah.
than I can't remember the other guy I was thinking about.
Yeah, really.
Whatever. Anyways,
Yeah.
my pick is still going to be Sean Spears.
Yeah, I mean, Joey Janela and Sean seem to be kind of equal as far as, like, the credibility goes. Maybe Spears has got a little more credibility, only because you got Tully in his corner. Both are very good wrestlers. Joey's the more over-the-top selling with things that happen to him in the ring.
Yeah.
I think this will be a good match. Can a guy like Joey, being more familiar with, like, the gimmick matches, if you will, hang with a guy like Sean Spears? Probably. I would say probably Sean's gonna win.
Yeah, alright. Oh wow, we're really nailing it today.
Yeah, really.
So now we have the AEW Women's Championship. We've got Ryu versus Sakura. Emi Sakura. Apparently that's how you say it. I've been saying it wrong for all these years. But anyways, yeah, so we've seen these two wrestle before, and obviously they have that whole, like, Ryu is really good in the ring as well. She's got that martial arts, I guess, not to sound racist, but you know, the Japanese strong style as well.
Yeah.
So I mean, there it is. I think that Sakura definitely, you know, she did beat Ryu at some point as well, and she has that queen, you know, influence on her.
Right.
So I mean, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So I mean, who knows? And you know, Ryu may end up retaining somehow because of Ryu can beat.
She's been criticized a few times for fucking up in the ring.
Yeah, no, I can't remember her name.
Yeah, I know.
Fuck. But yeah, Ryu's definitely one of the smallest female wrestlers in AEW, but ends up winning, and obviously the proof is there, she's the champion. So whether this match goes to her, I don't know.
Yeah.
It could easily go to Sakura, but
True.
I'm gonna say Ryu retains.
Yeah. You look at Riho, and her stature is similar to Miko Satomura.
Okay.
From her, I think that's her name, Ring of Honor.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very short, slender build, but can go in the ring big time.
Yes.
Emi Sakura, I'm not all that familiar with. I really gotta do more friggin' research or something. Anyways. Yeah. I mean, I'm sure Sakura is a very good competitor in the ring. Things that I've heard about Riho, she's, you know, amazing.
Oh, she is.
And considering the fact that this is her, like, second or third title defense, I think Riho stands quite a good chance of retaining.
Yeah. Yeah, right on. So we have the tag team match. We've got the AEW tag team titles. Say it with me now. We have SCU! And they're going to take on
The Lucha Brothers and Private Party. It's a three-way match.
I guess.
Cero Miedo.
Cero Miedo. Yeah. Yeah, these three, man. I mean, you got the Lucha Brothers and SoCal Uncensored. I almost said the other thing.
Uncensored?
Nah, I used to call them SoCal Uncel for some reason. Yeah.
SoCal Uncensored, yeah.
And you know, it's kind of like they're also veterans in Impact.
Yes.
Although Christopher Daniels has been injured.
Right.
So, I mean, it's still going to be an interesting match.
Yes.
I just don't know if Private Party is ready right now.
Yeah.
I could see them go, not a three-way dance, but, just a regular tag team match with either SCU or the Lucha Brothers. I don't know.
Yeah, really.
So, that being said, they just became the tag team champions. So, I don't see the Lucha Brothers winning the titles back.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm going to say SCU.
You know, looking at SCU and Frankie Kazarian and Scorpio Sky are the champions, of course. I saw on YouTube while I was on YouTube one night, just something to do because there wasn't really a whole lot on TV. And I didn't watch it, but I saw that there was an interview with Scorpio Sky by
Chris Van Vliet.
Yes. I'm sure it's a very interesting interview and insight into Scorpio Sky's career and whatever. But yes, these guys having been the AEW Tag Champions for a little bit now, they're on quite the roll. I mean, they're on a hell of a roll in Ring of Honor, and it seems like that momentum's carried on into AEW.
Yeah.
The Lucha Brothers, we've seen excessively on Impact. They're a hell of a tag team.
Yes.
I mean, the rivalry they had with, Santana and Ortiz, or OVE, or whoever else.
Yeah.
They're a very formidable tag team. Private Party, I'm only familiar with them, having found out about them as a team here in AEW.
Yeah.
Aside from that, I don't know much about them. But like you said, I don't really think Private Party is ready yet.
No.
The Lucha Brothers, I'm sure could easily be tag team champions at some point. Maybe not necessarily right now, but at some point down the road for sure. SoCal Uncensored, the wave of momentum they're on, it would take something drastic or big or whatever you want to say to derail them. So, I mean, seems to be they've got the highest chance to hold on to the titles.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, alright. I mean, I'm gonna look forward to it as well.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I think all three Private Party. Oh, you know what? I've seen Private Party's matches. I think they're pretty good as well.
Yeah.
I think they're really good, actually. So, yeah, it's gonna be a cool match to watch.
Right.
So this match is interesting. Now, obviously, somebody posted, well, a few people posted last week that Jon Moxley had one of the best promos. Yeah, I thought it was good, but I mean, it's talking about non-sanctioned match, which he's gonna have with Kenny Omega.
Yes.
Well, obviously, we all know that, or some of us know that Jon Moxley has wrestled in CZW, one of the most hardcore backyard fucking brutal matches, and it's just insane. I mean, watching one of his matches a couple years ago, and it was like light bulbs were being thrown and smashed, and there was blood everywhere. It was fucking amazing.
Oh, yeah, you think Dean Ambrose was off the wall, off the rails, psychotic, whatever? Go watch pre-Dean Ambrose stuff. You'll really know what the definition of off the wall, psychotic, over the top, lunatic fringe, if you will, really is.
And then you look at Kenny Omega. Now, Kenny Omega's wrestled in Japan, Mexico, Ring of Honor, anywhere but WWE.
Yes.
I mean, he has wrestled in Deep South, which was kind of like a territory in WWE developmental.
Yes.
So, there's that. But, I mean, there's a guy that definitely can fucking go in the ring. And this match is going to be non-sanctioned. Could go either way.
Yeah.
I mean, you saw the brawl where Jon Moxley threw Kenny Omega. No. DDT spiked him through a fucking glass table.
Yeah.
That was brutal. But, I mean, Yeah, there's gonna be everything, and like John said, it's not gonna be anything that North Americans are used to.
Right.
So I guess that's, something. But yeah, I can't wait.
Yeah.
I mean, you've got the barbed wire baseball bat of John Moxley and the barbed wire brim of Kenny Omega. Well, the cleaner, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't wait to see this match at all.
Yeah. It says non-sanctioned lights out match.
Well, I take away from that, I hope they're not gonna wrestle on the dark.
No, I don't think they're going to do anything that stupid.
Yeah.
But is that like, whoever knocks out their opponent first wins, or what's the story on that? I mean, not sanctioned match. We all know what that is. We've seen them before.
Yeah.
But you add that lights out element, and it's like, a little different.
Yeah, I can definitely see somebody getting knocked out for sure.
Yeah. My query is, can Omega keep up with the physicality, the brutality, the danger, the violence of a guy like Moxley? I really don't know. Because matches we've seen of Omega, he's very technical, he's very high flying, he's very dramatic, he's very, I would consider one of the best wrestlers right now.
Yeah, I think so.
But to be able to go to that element of a more hardcore style, if you will, I don't know how well Kenny's going to fare.
Yeah. No, I mean, this is John's element.
Oh, it's his wheelhouse.
Yeah, I mean, this guy can fucking have one of the best hardcore matches, no holds barred, whatever you want to call it. This guy can do anything. He's used weapons. He can even do moves as well. And it's a shame that they didn't use him properly in that way. Well, he had a few good matches in WWE. In fact, the match he had in Peterborough with Bray Wyatt was actually pretty good.
Yeah.
Other than that, there's really nothing much he can do, and let's not talk about that abortion with Brock Lesnar.
Yeah.
So, there it is. I think John is great. I think Kenny is great. I just don't know how hardcore Kenny is.
Yeah.
Find out, because this match is gonna always take somebody to the limit.
Yeah.
I think, honestly, the easy answer would be John Moxley.
Right.
I don't know. I just don't know what to say about this.
Yeah, for sure. One thing I will say for sure, though, is Kenny Omega is probably the only guy that can get in a ring with an inflatable sex toy and make it look good.
Oh yeah, he's the only guy that can do that. He's the only guy that can step in the ring with a 9-year-old Japanese girl and, whatever.
Yeah.
And it's a crazy, this is a guy that can do it all too.
Oh, yeah.
And he has, and I think that's why it's kind of difficult to. I know that the easy answer is Moxley, but what's to say that Omega isn't going to win the match somehow?
Yeah, you could say that.
So, I actually don't know.
I mean, it's a non-sanctioned match, so anything fucking goes.
Yes.
I mean, what the hell's to say the Young Bucks don't get involved?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
What's to say maybe the Inner Circle doesn't get involved and beat the shit out of Moxley? Who knows?
Oh, that's a good point.
I mean, you are right. The easy and probably obvious answer would be to go with Moxley. The fact of the matter is, because it's a non-sanctioned match, and anything anything and everything goes.
Yeah.
What's to say it can't go the other way and have Kenny win? It's just basically, yeah, you can say Moxley, but you're really just going to have to watch and find out.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, his match with Juice Robinson made me moist. But anyways. So we have the main event. We've got Chris Jericho versus Cody
For the AEW Championship, and if Cody loses, he doesn't get to challenge for the championship again.
Yes, and they said there was another great promo this past Dynamite episode, and I'm like, yeah, actually it was. I can't lie. That was probably one of the best, better than Jon Moxley's. But I think, why would he say that if he doesn't win the title, he doesn't challenge for the title again?
Yeah. Why would Cody allow himself to be in a match with Jericho for the championship? And if he loses, it's a one and done deal. What's the point too, though? You're just basically putting all your eggs in one basket and hoping for the best. And I mean, that's not to diminish the talent of Cody. That's just, I think Cody's, Cody, I'm sure, has that desire to be a champion. It's just, why would you back yourself in such a corner that basically you lose, you're screwed?
Yeah, also, why would you go in the ring and pick up the title and put it on her head? That's the biggest fucking stupid thing I've ever seen. You do know that that's kind of, knock on wood. Because you don't, that's what happens. They go in the ring, they pick up the fucking title, and they put it over their head, and then guess what happens? They lose the goddamn match. Does it always happen? No. But it happens more times than not.
Yeah.
So, we're going to find out what happens. But I really think that Cody really shit the bed with doing that.
Yeah.
I wish you would have just stayed outside the ring and stared down Jericho. But no, we have to get in the ring. We got to hold that title. We got to have a taste of the title. We got to put it up in our fucking head. Well, you know what's going to happen is that Chris Jericho is going to hurt a fucking code breaker. He's going to hit the walls of Jericho. He's going to hit whatever the fuck, that Judas Kiss or whatever. And the Judas Effect. Yeah, that's what it's called. And then we're going to see the guy win the title, keep the title, retain the title, and then he's gonna go celebrate.
Yeah, Cody, you screwed yourself big time.
But like I said, it's not like that's probably it doesn't happen a lot actually.
Yeah.
But it happens more than not.
I know.
You have, the Inner Circle. I can't remember the other staple's name, but I know it's, Diamond Dallas Page, Dustin, and MJF. They don't have a name?
No.
So you have those, two teams that can basically keep each other away from the ring.
Yeah.
But I think that you got the veteran in Jericho, but you also have Cody Rhodes, who is in a legacy, a third generation wrestler. So it's going to be difficult to see what happens. But I know that we're going to have a new champion tomorrow night.
Unfortunately, but I have to agree.
Now, it's not to say that it will happen in the future.
Yeah, it's not to say that Cody can't be champion in the AEW. It's just, it's. I don't think, Cody's just screwing himself over. Now, I do understand the aspect of, he's the head of the company. He's like the
He's basically
president of the company.
Yeah.
Like he's one under.
the face that runs the place.
No.
Okay.
Well, okay, yeah, if you want to go there, but he's one under Tony Khan as far as like guys that are like the heads of the company.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
So-
yeah.
And you know, you've got Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks, who are all like executives with the company, and they're gonna do their best not to make it so that they win all the time because they are, you know, EVPs with the company. I just don't get why Cody would be like, I'm putting it out there. It's all or nothing. I'm gonna get a shot of the championship. And if I win, great. If I lose, I'm never challenging for the championship again. Why not go, okay, if I lose, I won't get another shot at the championship as long as Cody's champion. If somebody else wins the championship, fine. Then I'll get another shot of the title. As long as Jericho's still champion, I don't get a shot of the title again. Why would you go, this is going to be my one and only shot. It's title or nothing. Like, Cody, you're smarter than that, man.
Yeah, he really was a stupid idiot. But, I mean, it's going to be a good match, too.
Yeah.
Obviously. I mean, those two definitely are one of the best wrestlers, you know, in their own generation, I guess.
Yeah.
You know, you got Cody, who's definitely the guy who, well, I mean, I already talked about that shit, but I mean, you look at Cody Rhodes and you think, you know, Chris brings up a good point calling him the entitled millennial or whatever he said.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, I can see that. I mean, I'm a millennial. I was born around that time, and it's like, I don't think I'm, well, 84 definitely falls in that category, I think. I don't know.
To me, millennial means you're born anywhere between 2000 and now.
Oh, no, that's, I think, well, it doesn't really matter, we'll look it up.
Yeah.
But Cody's way older than that.
Well, yeah, I know that, but as far as like the definition of millennial, what a millennial is, as far as I'm concerned, if you're a millennial, it means you were born within the millennium year, which is 2000 till now, within the last 19 years. I could be wrong, but
Yeah,
that's my
I'm sorry,
opinion.
but I gotta show you. Anyways, it's gonna be a good match. Chris Jericho.
Yeah.
I mean, Cody really shot himself in the fucking foot. Now, do I think that he can win the title? Oh, there's a possibility, but I know that Jericho has a lot of shit up his sleeve.
Can Cody win? Sure he can. Will he? That's a different story.
Yeah, I don't really know. Well, so that was AEW Full Gear,
Yes.
and that'll be interesting to watch. And, you know, if I could find a good channel on a website or whatever, but yeah, I think it's going to be awesome. And you know, this was a good prediction show.
Yeah.
I didn't think I was going to rant, but never say never.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. When it comes to us, yeah, never say never.
Yeah. So, next week, I think we said we were going to do top favorite TV shows, the spin-off.
Yeah.
So, we did that last year. And I'm sure we have more TV shows that we could talk about that
Yeah.
we haven't talked about. So, I mean, that'll be fun. And
Yeah.
after that, I think Impact has a pay-per-view. I'm not sure.
Right.
Yeah, honestly, I don't know. But,
Yeah.
well, I'll find out. Anyways,
Yeah.
so this has been a good show. And for me and Matt, this is Killer Kyle. Anything else you want to say?
This, on still the topic of AEW,
Yeah.
I saw a video on Facebook posted by Jimmy Corderas. He has a Facebook page and he posts videos on a weekly basis, ref and rants, and he talks about all sorts of different subjects. And one of the things that he brought up was watching AEW this week, and there's moments in matches where referees seem to be lenient with the rules. Lackluster lenient. And he's like, why is this happening? It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't work. It really is hurting you guys. And he's like, when you've got guys in their company like Tully Blanchard, Dustin Rhodes, Arn Anderson, Dean Malenko, legends and veterans of the business, what's all this about the referees being lackadaisical with the rules? The rules are there for a reason. Why are you guys being so lenient with the rules? I said before, haven't really been following AEW that much, so I don't really know a whole lot about it, but I would say I would agree.
Yeah, for sure.
The rules are there for a reason. And to be so lackluster with them is it makes no sense.
I mean, if you have rules, you have to fucking follow them.
Yeah.
Because, well, it makes sense, but to, just forego them all the time doesn't make too much sense.
Yeah.
I guess, In the words of Shawn Michaels, you make the rules and we'll break them.
Basically.
It just doesn't make any sense. That doesn't sit well with a lot of the veteran referees like Jimmy Corderas.
Yeah, exactly.
Or, let's say, Mike Chioda. And then you're basically making a mockery of what a referee in wrestling should be.
Yeah, exactly.
Unfortunately. So, I mean, yeah, and the same goes for wrestling, too, I can see, perfect example, the Bray Wyatt, Seth Rollins Hell in a Cell match.
Yeah.
That was the shits, because, there was supposed to be no rules, to my knowledge.
Yeah.
And they're allowing, weapons and whatever, but you bring one mallet into the ring and you hit Bray Wyatt under a bunch of chairs, so no, I can't do that.
Yeah. Oh, the Fiend was unresponsive. We gotta ring the bell and end the match. It's like, no, that's not how it works.
Not really.
It's like I said before, there is a time and a place for referee's discretion. Hell in a Cell is not the time or the place.
Nope.
Another video that I saw, again, by Jimmy Corderas, is he was talking about how, I guess, Randy Orton was in Jacksonville, Florida for something, vacation maybe or whatever, and he was in an elevator that happened to say Elite, and everybody was like, oh, Randy Orton's going to AEW, this is awesome, this is so cool. And then he ends up signing a 5-year extension with the WWE. He's like, nah, you guys are so gullible.
Yeah, I heard about that. There's no way Orton's gonna go to AEW right now.
I don't think Randy's ever gonna leave WWE.
No, I don't think so.
I mean, he's been there for 15 plus years. He's a 13-time world champion. He's had a hell of a career. His career is still going pretty damn good.
Yeah.
So, why would you give all that up for another company? You're thriving, keep going.
Exactly.
It was just funny the fact that, people got all excited over a post on Twitter, I guess, from Randy. he's in an elevator and it happens to say Elite. And they're marking out thinking Randy's going to AEW. And they're like, no, he was just in Jacksonville. Probably at a hotel or whatever. And who knows the reason why Randy was in Jacksonville. And they just coincidentally happened to be in an elevator, and somewhere in the elevator it said Elite.
Yeah.
And people just read into it like, oh, Randy's going to AEW, cool. And then, I'm not sure the time frame, but of course I saw on, I think it was Facebook, that Randy had signed a 5-year contract extension with WWE. It's like, nah. Oh, people can be so easily persuaded.
Yeah, for sure. Anyways, so yeah, we will talk to you next week. Deuces.